Everyone, Sarah here. So I am here. I'm so excited about this series, everyone. Finally. This is near and dear to my heart, as you all know. No, so we are here to talk about this bad boy right here, David Allen. That's funny, he is actually a man. Anyway, so I'm here to talk to you about David Allen's getting things done kind of methodology. This is my take on it, my spin on it. I am not like a David Allen employee or anything like that. I really love this book and this methodology. It's you all know if you've been following for a while. So this is my first video in the series. I'm still kind of organizing it out a little bit, but I think it's going to be around 7 parts. And so this is just going to introduce you to David Allen's Getting Things Done. So I'll leave a link in the description for this book, like to Amazon or something. Everyone, like, I'm telling you, this book really does help manage everything. And it's like, he says it's kind of like the art of stress-free productivity. And I mean, I'm not going to say I'm not stressed, so I don't know about that. But what I do know is that I don't feel like I have a full brain when I use this methodology. Like my head is full. I don't know if you all have had that. And it keeps me productive. And we all have a lot going on. And I seriously think that the whole, like, if you go back to the women's movement where you can have it all, work in a career, I swear they should have like taught this at, you know, those fancy girl colleges that I don't know who they are. Was it Vassar or something? Anyway, I didn't go to them. So anyhow, so I really think that this book, this is the why I love this book. It is just like a 5-step methodology on how to manage all the things. We all have all the things to manage. So life, work, self, friends, family, extended family, you know, just all the different things and the different schedules and all that stuff. And it's just always in the head. And I talk about using a planner. And I love my planner, guys, but that is really my tool to managing all the things. I love technology. I do it for work. I use it for work. I do productivity for work. It's like my job. Legit is my job. And the planner and this getting things done really is my way of managing all the things and not being a complete stress case. And everyone talks about hustle and do this and get this and be successful and everything. Well, okay, how? Like, just do it all? Well, how? So, like, did we miss a part of the memo or something? So I just really love this book because it helps me understand, like, sorting methodology, which we'll talk about in a second. It's just like quick sort, and it just helps you be focused and more intentional. So that's why I really love this methodology. Anyhow, so getting into it, his whole thing is, it's a 5-step methodology, and it's about getting, like, people always say, oh, you're just going to get organized and you have to set priorities. Well, yes, you do, but how do you manage all of this stuff how do you manage all those priorities? How do you manage all the stuff once you organized it, right? So that's what I think people don't ever focus on. And I just love this system, and I'm a big advocate of it. I've been doing it for a really long time. And so his 5-step method is, the first one is capture. So capture what has our attention. So I'm going to go in my next part of the series, I'm going to go into capturing all the things that have my attention. And in the book he talks about like ways to do that, and it's just capturing, like, it's like make a pile, like that's make a pile, do a brain dump, make a pile, do a brain dump, just keep doing that, make a pile, do a brain dump until you get it all out of your head. And that's where like the stress-free stuff comes in. So that is a big one. The second step is clarify. So clarify what has to be done with each item. And we're going to get into a workflow, like it's like a little process map, if you will. And I created one that we'll introduce, and I'll show it to you. And I actually just added to it. So I took his, but I added to it because I felt like there was some stuff missing. Like when I read the book and when I went through it, I was like, well, where do these come into play? So I just added to it to make it a little bit more clear as the way I think. So clarify. So all you have all this stuff that has your attention, but what do you need to do with it? Like, is it just something you need to remember, or is it like something you have to do, or something you have to create, something big, right? So that's the second step, clarify. The third step is organize the results of the first two. So now you have all the stuff that has your attention, and you got to figure out what you need to actually do with it. Where do you put it? So this is where those next actions come in, and those work projects and the different lists and all the fun things. So that is really where organize comes in. And this is something that I do in my planner. This organize is something that I do in my planner and my work bullet journal. And I even use Trello for some of this. So I think I'm going to hold off on I'll do like a separate Trello GTD thing, but I've even used Trello in my new role, incorporating it, where I'm kind of watching all the things with different people, and that's because I'm working with other people. So anyway, I'm getting on a tangent. So organize the results of the first two. So we'll get into that. So that'll be another video. And then reflect, choose what we want to, and then engage with. So engage is his 6. So the fourth and the fifth step are tied together. So you reflect on what you have, and then you choose what you engage with. So reflect, engage, reflect, engage. And this is really where I felt that we needed some clarification in the workflow. So anyhow, this series is really going to focus on all the getting things done and how it works. And I'm really focusing on how I would want to be taught this, if you will. Because I've just been following it for a long time, and I've been using it, and I've tweaked it, and I've I got to do this. And my tip to you in doing this is be patient with yourself, and then just evolve with it. And I'm also going to do one video on the tools that we set up. So we hear everybody talking about an inbox. Let's set the inbox up. Let's understand what that inbox is for. And I use that, and I have a little bit of a different tweak to it. And it's what works for me. It's how my brain sorts things. So that's why I have it tweaked a little bit. So one of these episodes will be me setting up all the tools that I have to support this methodology. And then I think I'm going to end out with a plan with me that is very David Allen, getting things done, and then me engaging in the work. So that's another video that I'm going to do in this series. So I'm really excited about this series. I've really thought a lot about it, and I didn't want to just throw something up real quick because I've seen a lot of videos on this, and it just they've never addressed my questions and how to do it. It's like an overview, but I'm I still don't understand how to actually put it into play, how to actually execute it. So that's what this series is about, my take on that. So just to recap, David Allen's Getting Things Done is a 5-step methodology, and those 5 steps are capture what has your attention, clarify what has to be done with them, organize the results of the first 2 steps, and then you reflect on that, and then you choose what to engage with. So reflect is the 4th, and engage is the 5th. So we're going to get into that. So I hope you all like this series. I really do fully believe in this getting things done methodology. It just really makes sense in my mind. I've used it in all different ways, and I really hope that you'll give it a try. Or what are some other productivity kind of methods that you all use? Because I'm always interested in productivity. Like I said, it's my job. So I just love it. And I hope you guys like the series and have some fun with it. And I'd love to hear your feedback and questions or comments, and I'll do my best to answer them, or at least say, I don't know. So anyhow, thanks for watching, everyone, and I hope you like it. Take care. Bye.